of Nollywood in the last 10 years?
What has fueled it? Several things. One, technology, definitely. Technology has made it cheaper to make films. In the days of the Ogun days, the Adeloves, the Halilu Akilus, the Eddie Igbomas, it used to cost millions just for the film, the celluloid. To shoot on celluloid was pretty expensive, and not a lot of people could afford it. That's one. Two, now, so of course when you had digital, videos, home videos, we started out with video cassettes, and then from video cassettes we now went into CDs and DVDs. Now, that was technology on one side, and then you also had the fact that we had so many video players all over the country. Technology again, so that was another issue. And then was the fact that because of the economic downturn, you found that a lot of people migrated out of the African continent to various parts of Europe and America and Latin America, Now, so you had a lot of people in the diaspora, all longing for stories from home. So that was how those are all the factors that fueled the Nollywood.
Are you happy with the standards that we currently are?
I get asked that question so often. And the thing is that you get some really fantastic, top-rate, A-list Nollywood movies, just as you would find in Hollywood or in Bollywood. And then you get the B standard, you get the C standard, and then you get the no standard. It happens all over the world. All right? For me, what is important is that we need to put the structures in place that will make Nollywood survive.
But it seems so entrenched right now. Why are you worried about survival?
Survival because we're not doing enough training. All right? So people are you're getting, because the entry level into our business is very low. A lot of people come in without training. If you don't have the proper training, what tends to happen is that the quality of work is not going to be good enough. All right, in all aspects. Now, I'm not just talking about whether it's camera or lighting and things. I mean, it's so key that you have skilled camera people, you have skilled lighting people, because you just don't shine the light because you need to be able to use light to help tell the story. You need to people who are writing scripts. For me, you have more C films than you have A films, and that's because people don't know how to write for the camera. A lot of the writing that they do is for radio, but that's being put on film. You should allow the camera to help tell the story. You should allow your costumes to help, because everything works together to tell the story for film. One of the reasons where we have a lot of problems with sound is that we're shooting in places that are not meant for film. I go and use somebody's house. Now, that person is expecting, they're very accommodating, and I say I'll be there for, just a day, 2 days. But I need much longer because lighting takes so much time, number one. Two, the way the house is constructed doesn't particularly help me to tell the story. Whereas if I had a studio, right, I can arrange the studio in a way that would help me to tell the story even better. So those are the things that I'm very concerned about. Structure. I'm very concerned about distribution. If we don't get distribution right, Nollywood will collapse. Definitely. If we do not do something about piracy. People are saying we can't get rid of piracy. It's a worldwide issue. Agreed. But we can reduce the effect, because if people cannot make a living, the industry will disappear. Not yet.
Going back to your role as UNODC's Goodwill Ambassador, how can you as a person and Nollywood as an institution help to create awareness for this problem?
The beauty, one of the wonderful things about Nollywood is that Nollywood cuts across all stratas of society. Our people enjoy watching our films. So one area is for all filmmakers to get involved in making films about the various issues that are involved in trafficking in persons. Personally, there are three projects that I have in hand that I'm working on along with the UNODC and with NATIP. One of them is a true life story of a returnee who tried to get out of the country through our borders, the northern border, which is pretty porous, and crossed the desert. Was on this desert journey for 90 days, trying to get to Libya, like they all do, and cross from Libya to Spain. Then the other film that I'll be producing is Chika Onigwe's On Black Sister Streets. That was the book that won her the NLNG prize. We've been discussing it now for years, and we're getting support from Antwerp and all that, because her story is based in Brussels, and what happens to our girls when they leave Nigeria to outside of the country. So one of the things we're hoping that these films will do is that not only start a conversation, but to let people, make people more aware of the risks that they are taking. So those are the issues that we're hoping we can raise with those films.
I thank you very much for your time, Dr. Silva. And I thank you for watching. Please join us again next week when View from the Top returns. Do have a good afternoon.
Life has just got easier. You stay connected to Channels TV, where news and innovations are shaping our world. Simply log on to channelstv.com to get the breaking news. Browse the homepage according to what matters to you. Tap on the extended coverage of business, sports, politics, lifestyle, infotech, entertainment, health, world news, and lots more. Click on the live link and see the news in real time. Do you want to watch the latest video of the day? It's just a click away. Friend us on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Google+, participate in Channels TV poll, and share your comments. It's a website you can talk to. Your voice will be heard. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
Every day as they happen, opinions arise.
I lost money in Africa. Sanusi said he couldn't care about the shareholders. Is that possible?
For and against, they have to be heard.
The government of this dispensation has made a very strong commitment. Yet, bomb keeps going on every day.
People are dying, and we are talking grammar.
Unfeatured.
You are the worst advertisement of the product you are trying to pick.
Uninhibited.
People are contravening and contradicting traffic rules.
Issues are laid bare.
This is what is called in psychology narcissism. Is worse than megalomania.
And the weight decided by you. Face Off. Wednesdays 8 to 9 p.m. only on Channels Television.